Did he remember he had a girlfriend? So, lovelies, I finished Unite Me. And this pretty much just cements the fact that Aaron Warner is better than Adam Kent. Because what do you mean? What do you mean? Okay, so let's start. Let's start off and destroy me. I'm gonna put a trigger warning here. For really bad mental states and yourself. Thanks, Warner. So this is right after Julia escapes in book one. It's kind of in between book one or two. And it's not looking great. Warner is super depressed, actually, and Delalu is not helping. Aaron Warner might be younger than Delalu, but the incompetence. There's so much incompetence. I can't even begin to. It's choices were made. Personally, if my lieutenant prattled off military secrets, that I would not be happy. And it kind of really just shows how isolated Aaron was. Everybody hates him, and the one person he can kind of rely on is kind of an idiot. Mind you, he's also 19, and his frontal lobe is not developed, and I just feel sad for him because as he's like spiraling, he goes to the simulation chamber. And he has says of he doesn't change anything in the room. He just makes a copy of himself with a yep, and then his doppelganger says, "It's okay, it's all right, it's okay, it's all right." So that is not therapy, nor is that a healthy coping mechanism, like at all, like at all. Seeing the difference between Warner in what we got Unite Me and what we got in his point of views later on, it's insane because like he with him being able to like feel emotion and like knowing that everybody wants him like dead is crazy. And then his father comes and he loses it all over again. And if y'all remember in book one when Warner put to permanent sleep that one guy who was stealing from his family, guess what his father did? He finished the job. The wife and kids, they're all gone. And Warner is reeling from this. He's like, dang it. That's not cool, man. Can I have like 5 minutes to like actually breathe? And it's so sick because what do you mean? Sorry, I have to fix this. Like, ugh, my earrings are just like bothering me, and I really do not want to break my minx mandibles. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? People like that should never be in power, but sometimes they are, and it just kind of sucks. And it's not fun. It's not cool. It's genuinely the worst. Because, like, what do you mean? Ew. And then we move over to Fracture Me with Adam. And this is right after Juliet has been kidnapped. And all he can think about is she's never been to work, which I understand, but also, like, you've seen her. She's been training. She is going to be okay. She wasn't okay. Let's be real. But like desperate times come with desperate measures, and it was her choice to go into battle. Like, shut up, Adam. Shut up. And he doesn't even go after Juliet at first. he recognizes that she's gone and that's a problem. And he also recognizes that Aaron probably wants her alive. But as soon as he hears James is in trouble, he rushes back to Point. And thankfully, James is okay. But the difference between how he treated Juliet's disappearance and how he treated James almost going down at the Point is very interesting to me. Yes, there could be a point made about knowing that your partner's okay, but definitely not a great situation versus your little brother not being there anymore. But even Kenji was like, dude, your girlfriend's been kidnapped. We can go get James and then you can go get Juliet. Like, they were offering solutions. But no. Adam just wanted to go get James. Which I can get it. With their situation that he was in, it wasn't great. He was constantly in fight or flight since very young. And it was awful. But just seeing the dichotomy between the two brothers is very interesting to me. I wish the book went into it a little bit more. Because yes, he was absolutely devastated when Juliet was pronounced dead, but in Destroy Me, Aaron was reeling because she was gone. He was not doing okay. And Adam, in the same situation, didn't really feel that until she was pronounced dead. I saw an interesting thing. I think it was on Pinterest or something. Destroy Me is called Destroy Me because it destroyed Warner. Juliet running away destroyed him. And Fracture Me is a little different. It only fractured Adam because he didn't really love Juliet. He thought he loved Juliet, but he was more seeking that human interaction. He was young, he was around 19, and he was having trouble distinguishing between wanting connection versus wanting romance. You can also see this in Chainsaw Man with Denji, which is another interesting case of somebody not having the proper upbringing and just watching them struggle with day-to-day basis. It's so interesting to me, honestly. Now, I did rate this 4 out of 5, but just because I feel like something was missing. I wish we just explored them a little bit more. I think Aaron's chapters were definitely heavy hitting. They were exploring a side of him that we never really got to see. It was just hinted at. Adam's chapters were just missing a few things that I think we could have seen. I wish we saw his relationship more when he thought Juliet was dead or something. I wish we just got a little bit more time with Adam because I really wanted to pick his brain a little bit. I did overall like the book. It definitely gave a little bit more insight into what different characters were thinking at points in the book, and it was super interesting, actually, I do have to say. Yeah, it was a super good book. It was a super good read, and I do really like it. It adds more to the story, and if you want to keep with the main storyline, great, go for it. But I like to delve into everything, because I don't want to leave this series yet. But yeah, so that's it for today, lovelies. Later this week, I will be doing one for Find Me. Actually, I'll film that right after this one. But yeah, it was great. All right, love you. Have a cookie and make sure you drink some water. All right, love you. Bye.